Hey everyone, and welcome back to Listo Plays. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most satisfying parts of the beautiful game, scoring goals. But not just any goals. We're talking about goals that leave goalkeepers scratching their heads, wondering what just happened. If you've ever felt like your shots just aren't cutting it, or that goalkeepers always seem to get a hand to your best efforts, then you're in the right place. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools to significantly improve your finishing, making you a nightmare for any goalie you face. Let's get started. Quick cuts of different players taking various types of shots: powerful, placed, chipped. First things first, what does it truly mean to have great finishing? It's not just about power. It's about precision, placement, and understanding the goalkeeper's weaknesses. A good finish isn't always a thunderbolt into the top corner. Sometimes, it's a calm, guided shot into the bottom corner, or even a cheeky chip. The best finishers combine power with technique, adapting their shot to the situation. My goal today is to help you develop that versatility. Let's start with the absolute basics, your shooting technique. This is the bedrock of everything else. Far too often, I see players trying to blast the ball without understanding the fundamental mechanics. The key is to get your body over the ball. If your body is leaning back, the ball will fly over the crossbar. Think about pushing your chest forward slightly as you strike. Next, focus on striking the ball with your laces. This gives you the most power and control. Your non-kicking foot should be planted firmly beside the ball, pointing towards your target. And don't forget the follow-through. After you strike, your kicking leg should continue its motion, pointing towards your target. This ensures maximum power transfer and accuracy. Practice these motions without a ball first, then gradually introduce it. Repetition is vital here. You need to build muscle memory. Demonstrations of placing shots into the bottom and top corners. Use cones or targets in the goal. Now, let's talk about where to put the ball. Goalkeepers are trained to cover the center of the goal. Their most difficult saves are usually those that go into the corners. So, your primary targets should be the four corners of the goal: low left, low right, top left, top right. Practice aiming for these specific zones. Set up cones in the corners of the goal and try to hit them. Start with slow, controlled shots, focusing purely on accuracy. As you get more consistent, gradually increase your power. Think about the low corners first. These are often harder for goalkeepers to reach because it requires them to get down quickly. A powerful shot into the bottom corner, even if it's not perfectly placed, can often sneak under a diving keeper. Don't neglect the top corners either, but remember these require more precision and power to keep them from going over. This is where you become truly unstoppable. Great finishers don't just kick the ball, they read the goalkeeper. Before you even strike, take a quick glance at the keeper. Are they leaning one way? Shoot the other way. Are they on their toes or flat-footed? A flat-footed keeper will react slower to low shots. Asterisk, are they covering their near post? Asterisk, asterisk, too much? Aim for the far post. Asterisk, are they too far off their line? Asterisk, asterisk? Consider a chip. It's all about making the keeper commit and then exploiting the space they leave open. This takes practice and awareness. In training, consciously try to notice the goalkeeper's positioning before you shoot. Make it a habit. The more you do this, the more instinctive it becomes. Varying your shots. Don't be predictable. Demonstrations of different types of shots: driven shot, placed shot, chip, finessed shot around a defender. Predictability is your enemy. If you always hit the ball with power to the same spot, goalkeepers will figure you out. The best finishers have a repertoire of shots. Sometimes, a powerful driven shot is needed to break through a wall of defenders or surprise a keeper. Other times, a finessed, placed shot is better to curl around a defender or guide it into a tight space. And as I mentioned, the chip is incredibly effective against keepers who rush off their line. Practice all these different types of shots. Don't just stick to what's comfortable. Try to score with a chip, then with a powerful strike, then with a finessed shot. The more tools you have in your finishing toolbox, the harder you are to defend against. It's one thing to hit a perfect shot when you're by yourself. It's another thing entirely to do it in a game situation with defenders on your back and a goalkeeper rushing out. That's why you need to practice under pressure. In your training, incorporate drills that mimic game scenarios. Practice shooting after a quick dribble. Work on one-touch finishes from a pass. Even better, get a friend or teammate to act as a defender or a goalkeeper to give you some realistic pressure. The more you simulate game situations in practice, the more comfortable and effective you'll be when the real opportunities arise. Focus on staying calm, trusting your technique, and making that split-second decision on where to place the ball. Holding the ball, looking directly at the camera. Upbeat outro music starts. Improving your finishing isn't an overnight process. It takes dedication, repetition, and a willingness to constantly refine your technique and decision-making. But trust me, the feeling of seeing that net ripple, knowing you've outsmarted the goalkeeper, is absolutely worth the effort. Implement these tips into your training, stay consistent, and you'll soon be scoring goals that leave goalies wondering, how did they do that?